Hello there. Wrote a new piece of software called PYV. It's a piece of software that allows Python programmers like me to use VST3 plugins without any DAW. If you know what that is, it might be what you're thinking right now, complete control from a Python script of synthesis and audio processing. While this has been done before, I don't think it's been done with just the VST3 SDK as a dependency. There's no juice, no nothing dependent, so you can just load up, load it up and get it going. Using less than 1,000 lines of C++, I was able to write a module that lets me upload a cart to Dexed using sysx. Dexed is a DX7 synth, and then I change the program, and then I play a MIDI file. And all the code is pretty straightforward. The MIDI parser I wrote many years ago in native Python, and let me show you how this works. So here I have a directory full of MIDI files, and then I just make a directory, and then I run this parser, right, or this renderer, right? So this uses the VST to render, and then I use sox to convert the output floats to FLAC. Yeah. You can see that's each file going. It's going not in real time, but in, offline time. So yeah, it's very fast, and we can listen to it here. Nice. So yeah, that's exactly how it should have sounded. Let's see if we can get another one. Yep. So two. Oops. Slash there. There we go. Yeah, that's how PYV works. And there's no VST2 support, there's no clap support, no LV2 support. Keep it easy. I just made it as simple as possible to get it going. And you might wonder what project this is for. Well, for one, it's nice to be able to listen to these free MIDI files without having to use fluid synth or timidity. I found that after a while I noticed that both fluid synth and timidity were just not good enough. They definitely are for when you have nothing else, but in this case I have Reaper. I bought a license and have been using it for music production for more than a year now, and my ears can now tell the difference between them, and so Dexed is quite a big step up. And the other thing I tried between getting this started and finishing it was to try Mega MIDI, which is a hardware synth based on the Yamaha 2612 chip from the 1980s, and that works really well. It's you send MIDI over USB and you get back samples in your sound card, so it just works. But it's, for one, it's real time, and the other drawback is that it is hard to figure out the instruments, whereas in Dexed they actually have a piano, and that's what I'm using. Sounds good. So I don't have to do a whole lot of work there, but we will eventually go back to Mega MIDI and get that in working order. So the project that this PYV is really meant for is sample classification, It used to be a long-term project to have the ability to synthesize nearly infinite number of notes with different parameters. So one thing you might know about FM synthesis is that there's like a bunch of operators, and each operator has like 8 knobs, right? So you have a lot of options, but doing it by hand has the drawback of taking a lot of time, whereas listening to the computer play it back 10,000 times is very easy. You're not actually, twisting any knobs. You're just listening and maybe writing down which ones sound good. And who needs to listen to the samples if you have complete synthesis control? Why not have that go to a script that then classifies it as being good, bad, ugly? And you can actually go further than that and have it be classified as pad, pluck, keys, or something else, right? And so that is exactly where this is headed. And that's all I got for you. Maybe we'll play you out. So what about 1-4? Thanks for watching.